So we're here at, are we actually at Marjan Hill, or is this like the entrance to Marjan Hill?
It says there, Marjan.
That's Marjan's
Park Forest. So what you're going to do is like a load of steps that takes you up. And from what I've heard, it's like a viewing point right at the top. So we're able to see all over here at the time eventually we get there.
Right, okay, so we'll see a better view of the harbour essentially. Yeah. Okay, let's go and see then.
There's a few steps though, so...
So I didn't know what to expect. I just followed her and said, yep, cool, let's go, let's do it. So I assumed, she said it was like a hike, so I thought it was going to be like more of a steady incline. But no, as you can see, we've got these steps. But it's okay because I haven't done any activity slash fitness in a while. So this is going to be my fitness for the day. You also as well, but you're already pretty fit, so you'll be fine.
Oh, look at the mountains over there.
Oh, so the view starts already. Oh yeah.
That's cool.
I don't know if you might not be able to pick it up on the camera, but in the distance, through this little hole, you might be able to vaguely see the mountains.
You say it's not a hike yet, but we don't know how far it goes on for.
Oh no, I'm not saying it's not a hike. I'm saying I assumed it was going to be more of a steady incline.
Oh.
Rather than like
steps.
Loads and loads of steps. But that's fine because, you know, it means we get to the destination quicker. And
it was literally, what, maybe less than 10 minutes to get here from where we just were?
Yeah, so from the, what was it called, the Riva Promenade, which is just on the outside of the southern part of the old town. See? The knowledge is here. We just did a tour of the old town, so the knowledge now is in my brain. So I know the promenade's called Riva. So if you're coming from the Riva Promenade, which is on the south side of the old town, it should take you, you said, about 9 minutes to walk here, or at least to the entrance of these steps.
Ooh,
but then, yeah, as you can see, we're approaching more steps. But you should be able to just do this at your leisure. Take your time, don't rush it, you know, because it's about the experience as well as the end result. So there's just a random dog here as well. I just want to point out, I don't know who owns this. Might be this guy in front of us in the blue t-shirt, but you don't know that for sure. Could just be a stray dog. Who knows? But yeah, we're going to continue this walk, and when we get to the top, we'll have a look and see what the views look like.
I'll let you know how tired we actually are.
Yeah, we'll recap and see what the journey was actually like, because we had no idea how many steps there were going to be. We still don't know, so we'll probably tell you that, and also show the view as well and see what the view looks like. So see you in a bit. So basically we're halfway up. We decided to take a break. I know I said we were gonna let you know how the journey was when we get to the top, but it is quite a tough journey.
Like 2 minutes.
So we decided to sit down here for a minute, but I did spot something quite interesting, and I'm actually gonna go back down a little bit just to show you. But this does look like it's somebody's actual house. Now there obviously must be another way to get in, because I doubt you're gonna have to walk up all of these steps every time you want to get home. Plus, if they had a car and needed to drop something off, how would they? But yeah, as we was walking up, I just saw this little pathway, and there's a cat there as well, and then this home. So potentially it's someone's house, I don't know. But yeah, it's interesting. And also, when we go on little walks and treks, we do usually like to go rogue and go off the beaten track, and I found somewhere where we can do that, which is here.
No,
so
absolutely not.
She said absolutely not, but realistically I can easily jump over this wall. It's not very high, and I don't know where it leads to, but it looks like it's gonna lead somewhere interesting. There's another cat there, someone's trying to get their attention, and there's one there as well. There's loads of cats actually. We've actually seen a few.
Gosh, there's 2 there.
Oh yeah, we have seen a few stray cats, kind of like when we was in Rhodes in Greece.
Yes.
They had quite a lot of stray cats, but they had feeding stations everywhere, all around the city.
Yes.
Here I haven't seen any feeding stations yet, but the cats seem like they've been fed or they're eating something. But they're all quite small. They're all like kittens.
Yes, they are.
See?
They're scared of everyone as well.
Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it? Considering they're stray in the city.
Whereas Rhodes, they would just walk up to you
and try and get food from you. Yeah. But yeah, that's just something we've noticed. But yeah, I just wanted to say that the hike, I should say, is going well, but we've had to take a break. Do it at your own leisure is our motto. And I wanted to show the house as well, because I just thought that's random, like in the middle of, I don't even know if it's a nature reserve or what it's going to be like at the top, but in the middle of wherever we are, you just see a random house. It might not be a house, it might be a museum, it could be anything, but just a random building. I just thought that was cool. But we're going to reconvene when we get to the top. That's what I said before, so I might see something else on the way, but as it stands, we'll see you at the top. And it looks like we have arrived. So this is probably a bad place to stand actually, because I'm right in front of a tree, but in the distance over there, I mean on the camera it doesn't really look like, I guess it won't do it justice, but you can see the mountains in the distance, which is what I was talking about earlier, which is there on the horizon. And then obviously underneath it you can see the actual houses that are of Split, I assume this is all of Split. And then obviously over here again, some of the trees are in the way, and we'll go up here in a minute, which is a better viewpoint, but some of the trees are blocking the harbour, but I can see the harbour over the trees. And then if I come down these steps a little bit, you can see the other side. Again, the mountains on the top, and then the town underneath it. Yeah, it's nice. It's good to see this on a nice day, because I assume if it was cloudy or if it was raining, it wouldn't look as good. And I don't think you'd be able to see those. I keep talking about the mountains, but I didn't know they had these mountains behind the main town. So it adds a nice contrast to the scenery, to be fair. But yeah, you wouldn't be able to probably see those if it was more of a cloudy day or if it was raining. And I can actually see a Croatia flag on a building in the distance. You probably won't be able to see it on the camera, but I could see it. And there's a crane over there randomly in the middle of the ocean, it looks like. But it's probably not, it's probably on land, but it's because of where we are. You can't really see it. Alright, do you want to go up here and see what it looks like from the top? So we're going to walk up now. It looks like there's a restaurant up here as well. So I was right, because I thought I could hear plates and cutlery.
Which is perfect, especially that if you've walked.
Yeah, you need some kind of refreshment or some food or whatever. But even the views from the restaurant are amazing. I imagine it's quite pricey for the view, but probably worth it still. Oh, it keeps going up. So you can go up even further, which we probably will do. So when I said we arrived, I was wrong. Well, partially wrong, but this is the viewpoint I meant, where you can see more of it. So just going around. See over here. Gonna have to take a picture here as well. But now you can properly see the full skyline of the mountains, the houses in the town, and then the greenery right below me. And then over there, there's more mountains. And then you've got the sea. So I think we'll go up there and then come back down. Yeah. Or we can take a picture first and then go up there and see what it looks like. So basically, this place is never ending, because
it just keeps going.
This is one of the next bits of the top, which we thought was the top. You can't actually see as much from here. The views aren't as good, but we have been walking for quite some time to get here. But you come out into like this little courtyard, this little square. There's another path up there. There's another path up there as well. And then there's a path which doesn't go up, but it's straight down there. So we came up this path here, but you can go up straight across that path. There's also some kind of church of St. Nicholas, it says on the plaque next to it. So I don't know if you can actually go in. I'm going to try and go around the other side to see if I can go in. And this is where the other path is. As you can see, there's like a wooden sign there which points up to the path. I don't know if we're going to keep going, if we're going to keep walking up there potentially. Okay, so you can't actually go in. You won't be able to see anything because it's dark in there. But there's obviously some kind of, well, it's a church. I was going to say some kind of historical building, but it's a church, so that's what it is. Don't know why it's here. But this is just a nice place to kind of chill out. They've got these white benches in a lot of places on the ramp, as you're walking up over there. But then obviously here they've just got these little ones like what Shauna's sitting on, all across the wall over here and then all the way down here. And also they've got these cacti, cactuses, whatever you want to call it, but on the sign it says they're agave, but they look wild because look, they're everywhere. They're all over here. When you're walking up the hill, they're all on your right and left hand side. They're all down here as well. They're massive, and then they're all over here. So I just think this place, in my opinion, I don't know until we read something, but I reckon this place was like just a nature reserve or a massive field, and then over time they built paths to bring tourists in or bring people in so they can see it. Because a lot of the wildlife, even though it's well kept, not wildlife, sorry, the greenery, even though it's well kept, it just does look wild, doesn't it?
Yeah, it doesn't look like someone's gone in and planted.
Yeah.
And it's just random, like the cactuses.
Yeah.
They're huge.
Exactly.
Everywhere you go.
So I reckon that's what's happened.
Yeah.
So I don't know what do you want to do? I was just saying we could potentially go up that hill, or we could go down that way, or we could go back down. It's up to you, because that's the thing, like, because we didn't obviously know what to expect, we're kind of just getting to the peaks or the tops of where we think of the top or the peaks, and realizing that it's ongoing and ongoing, which is good. It's good, like you explore more things that way and you find new things, but you should probably just come with no expectation, because I had an expectation that the first hill that we climbed was the top, and then I thought this was the next top, and I feel like it's just going to keep going on and on and on. So yeah, we'll probably keep going until we get too tired and then come back down. So I don't know which one we'll do, if we'll go that way or that way, but whichever one we do, I'll show you what it looks like when we get up there. So we've reached another top. So we actually went up the steeper hill that we said we potentially would go up. So we went up that one, and as we got closer to the hill, it said there was a zoo. So in fact, let me show you. So we came to the bit where it said the zoo, but it's not the kind of zoo that I expected. But then again, it's at the top of a mountain or a big hill, so why would they have a proper zoo up here? And I don't think we're gonna go in, but it does smell zoo-ish. So as you can see on this board, this is kind of like the map of the zoo. So they must have some kind of horses in here or donkeys. They got some rabbits, some turtles and chickens. So yeah, I don't think we need to go in to see those animals. We've seen those animals many times before in life, but it's just cool that they've got this up here, I guess, like especially if you come with children as well and they've got the energy to get to the top or up here, then you can bring them here as a reward. This is the entrance, this is what it looks like. But I don't know if, because it's getting a little bit later now, it's either closing or closed, because there doesn't seem to be many people around here. So I don't think we're going to go in, as I say, but there's another nice viewpoint. If you get, let me actually show you, if you get to the edge of the pathway, you can see a different side of Split. So as you can see over there, don't want to get too close to the hill because I don't want to fall over, but it gives you a nice view of the sea, and then obviously the town a little bit lower down, and then all of the wild cacti and nature below it. So even if you just come for that, it's still quite pretty and picturesque. It's just a lot of walking, but it makes you build an appetite up for dinner, which is what we said. We can't wait to eat some good food now, because we've done a lot of steps today, but that's not a bad thing.
No, it's been good.
Yeah?
It's really peaceful.
Very. I was saying, like, because of the time we come, I think it might either be closed or there's just not a lot of people coming in now.
Yeah.
So I don't think we're going to keep walking down there, are we?
No.
I think we've kind of got to an acceptable height and said, yeah, we've conquered Marjan Hill.
Yeah.
Is it called Marjan Hill?
Yeah.
Yeah, Marjan Hill, we've conquered it. Also, another thing I just noticed, which isn't about the hill, which is a bit random, but I just want to say, is these taps, which they have all over the city so far we've seen, which I think are just free drinking water. So if you have like a reusable bottle, that came up that came out quicker than I thought it would. But if you have like a reusable water bottle or you just want to drink it from the tap, Shauna tells me that tap water is drinkable here.
It is, yeah.
So you can just either drink it from the tap or put a water bottle underneath it and drink it, which is good. Especially if you're doing a lot of walking like this, you need to keep hydrated. We haven't had any of it yet. I might have some in a minute actually, because I finished my water bottle and I threw it away, which I shouldn't have done. But yeah, just another good thing that they have here. Kind of like what they've got in Rome as well.
Yes. I can imagine it's hot now.
Yeah.
At the end of October, so.
Imagine in the height of summer.
Summer, yeah.
Crazy.
It would be so hot, I can imagine.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it now. I don't think we're gonna, as I say, keep going. We're probably gonna chill out here for a bit, regroup, gather. I said we walked up an appetite, but we're gonna have to get a bit more energy to walk back down.
Yeah.
And usually walking down is actually harder because
than going up.
You don't want to like excuse me, you don't want to fall down the hill, so you're kind of stopping yourself from falling. So we're gonna negotiate that. But once we get to the bottom, we'll probably go and freshen up and get some food.
Yes.
But as it goes for Marjan Hill, check, we've conquered it. I'd say it's worth coming. It's got good views. You can come to the zoo if you want to. There's other parts of it as well which we haven't explored when we saw the signs which showed you which way to go for different treks.
Yeah, I would say though, if you were to come here, what time is it now? We probably started 40 minutes ago, so
yeah.
3 o'clock, which is nice and it's a bit cooler. I wouldn't come midday.
Yeah.
It would be too hot, wouldn't it?
It would be, and you'd have to stop quite a lot for water breaks and stuff. But yeah, still definitely come and have a look. You might even get to some of the bits that we didn't get to. But it's just, I think as I said, we feel like we've conquered it now, so we're content. We're gonna call it a day there. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. See you on the next one.